How do I get invited to the black barbecue?
You better not answer.
I see where you're going with this, cousin. The black barbecue isn't just about the food. It's about the vibe, the people, and the culture. If you want to get invited, here's the real deal.
Hey,
1, be cool, be yourself. Nobody likes a try hard. Just bring good energy and respect the culture.
Okay.
2, come hungry, but not empty-handed.
Okay.
Bring something.
Okay.
And if you can't cook, a good drink, some plates, or even a pack of ice will do.
Okay.
3,
Yeah.
respect the grill master. Don't ask when the food's done. And definitely don't touch the grill unless invited.
Thanks.
Know the unspoken rules. Spades is serious business. Don't mess up the rotation if people are passing something. And if you hear Before I Let Go by Maze or Back That Thing Up by Juvenile, just know it's about to go down. Bye.
Okay.
Hey, what's going on? It's another episode of the Teel podcast. And like I've already said, we've got the Addicted to Arguing podcast is pretty much fused. It's one thing now. So every week you're going to get an interview. You're going to get a comedy podcast. Tonight, you're tapped into the comedy podcast. I want my little disclaimer. If you're weak, if you get offended easily, any of that shit, go ahead and exit out the video right now. This is not for you. All right, so let's get into it. Like I said, I got my boy, the Chief, like always, Brennon Seifert. What's up?
Yes.
And I got my boy, DJ Ray Genius. Jewel, what's going on, man?
What's going on, man? I'm back, man. Pardon.
Yeah, man. So, little background on you. Obviously, you're a DJ, DJ Ray Genius, but also one of the first podcasts here in town. Basically, like the first one I ever knew that was like, oh, damn, that's like a legit podcast.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I'm a podfather.
Yeah, one of the podfathers.
And hearing the folks on it sounds like that was a good show.
No, it was there.
I bet y'all had some fun.
Yeah.
We did, man. We did. We actually talked about this on a previous episode that I was on with Joe. But yeah, man, we started the pod, had a great idea and was able to turn it into something. And we did it for a while, man. And people really started fucking with it because I don't know, it was just fun. We had some of those conversations where, you listen to a motherfucker and they say some shit that you be thinking on a daily basis. Like, damn, that's how, I don't know.
Are y'all's videos still up?
We see, but the thing is, we weren't doing it on the scale that...
It wasn't even the video era, though.
Yeah, like
People were making podcasts and they'd be on like Spotify.
Yeah.
If you was on Spotify, you was doing it.
Yeah, we started like super early.
The audio. Like, bro, that was like...
So, like the scale that y'all are doing this shit on, we didn't even get that far. But I mean, a lot of people fuck with it. Like, we still get people, asking about the show. And
I gotta bring it back.
Like, man.
I'm trying to bring the whole crew back on my show.
That would be badass.
Yeah, because I got 4 mics now. So I can have you, Brennan, and 80 all together. I'm working on that.
That'll be throw.
Yeah.
That'll be
I'll bring the block party back.
Yeah.
Teel.
That would be dope.
I do this shit.
That'd be interesting if you pull that off, man.
Let's set it up. Let's do it.
Yeah, KB be busy, man. You got the cake house and shit.
Man, I go up there and cook for him. I'm sure I won't fuck it up too bad.
Jesus.
Nah, man.
Y'all think I can bake?
Nah. You was talking about, like, before we got on camera, you was talking about how you be having problems cooking and shit.
Man, I could all he need to do is tell me where the cookie's at, where's the microwave.
I don't know, bro.
Man, gonna have dusty dough.
No shit, bro.
Can you microwave cookies? Is that a thing?
See?
Nah, bro.
Nah, you can't be in the kitchen, bro.
Come on,
everything's always right when I go to cake.
I'm coachable.
Maybe, but everything is always right.
I'll tell you how dialed I am with the microwave. Dialed in, fam. I look at the buttons, like the extra buttons on there. Like if I put popcorn in, I hit the popcorn button.
Nah, see, what I do is when I pop popcorn, I just hit the number 5.
The number 5?
Yeah.
And what does that do?
It just pops it. Look, I'm going to tell
for
you.
5 minutes?
Listen,
5 seconds? What does 5 do?
Look, it says on the bag, like the instructions to popping popcorn is that you wait until it's 2 seconds in between the pops and then you take the bag out.
Yes.
It doesn't matter how long you put the popcorn in there. As long as it's 2 seconds,
he's on to something.
In between the pops.
Scientific as y'all got your ear to the microwave?
Tell me that you have never
y'all had the microwave
put it in there. You've never put it in there for the exact time that it said, and then you're like,
burning?
oh, that shit's burning.
Shit is on fire. Or Or it doesn't burn and you got a bag full of fucking kernels. Anyways.
But I've got my shit down to a science. Y'all want to hear what I do?
Yes.
I hit the popcorn button, right?
Okay.
Then there's too many kernels in there. So you know what I do? I hit the popcorn button again, and then I only go half the time. And if when I pull it, I swear to God, it's
your
perfect.
shit's toasted, brother.
I'll fight all y'all in this room.
Your
I'm
shit
telling
is
you,
toasted.
it comes out perfect. The second popcorn button, if you stop halfway through, perfect.
That's too risky because it ain't nothing
get that
worse.
method?
Yeah,
my wife.
Ain't nothing worse than the smell.
Hey, that's the nugget lord in action, dude. If she could cook nuggets, she can cook popcorn, bro.
Oh man, burnt popcorn. That's too risky of a smell, bro. Like when you burn popcorn,
I just throw it away. I just immediately try again.
Yeah, but the smell is like.
Do y'all ever be like, I cooked this popcorn, I'm gonna eat it? Or do you just throw away and try this shit?
I tried.
I complain about it. I throw it away and complain about it.
You can't eat burnt popcorn. It's impossible.
That shit is
it's impossible to eat burnt popcorn. Yeah. But I'm telling you, 2 seconds in between the pops, like I taught my daughter this method, like everybody I can tell it to, 2 seconds in between the pops. When you hear it, take the bag out, bro. Turn it upside down.
Man, I'm trying to cook popcorn.
Once it gets to that right there,
fucking rocket science.
You know what it turns into, bro? It turns into pop, 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 and then it goes pop.
Yeah, when
it's got 2 seconds, you're good.
And because if you wait longer than that, your shit gonna start burning, and you're gonna be pissed.
Do y'all lick the bag?
Oh, I used to.
I have ripped open the bag before and gave it the good night. You know,
Fam.
Yeah.
I cut the thing.
It finished.
I cut that thing into squares the other night, brother. And I know my wife was just watching, like, damn.
You cut it into squares.
I just kept cutting.
That bag told its friends about me.
And I was doing it. Yeah, fam. I was very popular that night. Every time I was so ready to lick that bag, brother, I would eat like this much popcorn and I would immediately start ripping. I didn't wait. You know,
started rimming it?
A gentleman would eat all the popcorn first. You know what I mean? I was doing two things at once. I had a finger and a tongue in, brother.
You was gumming that shit down.
I ain't did that since I was like pretty young, man. Like I pour my popcorn in the bowl now.
It was.
You could pour the popcorn in the bowl and then just immediately start licking the bag, bro.
No, man. I might get caught doing that.
Then give it to your girl.
Okay, then your tongue be all salty and tore up and shit, but it's just like, man. Fuck, I love this shit.
Shit happens to me with sunflowers.
I love that shit. Get in my gums, dog. The fucking kernels. I hate that shit, but
you're saving a good time for later. If you get it,
I can't stop eating popcorn,
with a fucking toothpick.
Oh yeah, I got the little floss gimmick.
The floss, yeah.
It'll have you doing shit with your tongue, trying to get in between your teeth that you didn't know you could do.
Crackhead moves.
Hitting that meth jaw.
Air biscuits.
Yeah. Boy.
Y'all seen it? What's the last meth head y'all saw and what were they doing? Good podcast questions.
I know. Okay, I got one.
Go ahead.
Sometimes it's like instant. What's that?
Ramen?
Cerebral palsy.
Cerebral palsy.
Yeah, I've got a guy who I work with, and that's what he's like. He does not have cerebral palsy. I've checked in.
Hold on,
He doesn't have any pre-existing conditions.
But I'm just saying. Hold on.
This dude's deep.
You do, yeah. I know, but you cut trees down for a living. You're saying there's a man with cerebral palsy that cuts trees down with you?
He does not have cerebral palsy.
Oh my God.
He does not have cerebral palsy.
He's just on. He
has before been so deep in the meth addiction. And may or may not still be.
I thought that you said I thought you were saying you had a cerebral palsy guy out there cutting trees now.
No.
That was going to be crazy.
No. He'll be, but he will be walking around the yard and like, best guy ever. Like, you don't have to worry about him around your shit. He's not like that type.
Yeah.
Like,
there is that type.
Yeah.
Stand-up guy, amazing guy, took care of his kids, everything. Man. But you be walking, he's gonna get his crystal.
Goodness
and he'll be walking around the yard, bro, and like, just like, you know, he'll be hitting these little moves and shit.
Y'all ever drive
he'll
by
be singing,
people walking down the road that are
Return
like
of the
clearly
Mac.
like out of their mind on drugs and
or
like
clearly talking to themselves?
Yeah, you want to stop and like roll down the window like, what is he saying? Because it's got to be like the most epic shit ever, right?
I caught one time.
What was he saying?
There's a guy that every time I pulled through the State Line tobacco store, bro, he was there on the corner. He was there on the corner. And I see him talking to himself every day. And so, I would do that. I'd crack the window. I'm like, I'm rolling down the window to go to the drive-thru anyway. Let me crack the window a little early because he's right there on the corner, right whenever you're about to pay for your stuff, just in case you want to hand him $1. And I rolled down the window, bro, because he was going in the whole time I'm in line. And I got up to him and I'm like, let me hear. 98 cents, 98 cents, 98 cents, 98 cents, 98 cents, 98 cents, 98 cents.
How much money he had left, or what was that?
The world may never know, brother. We don't know.
98 cents is crazy.
98 cents. You know what I did?
What, did you give him 98 cents?
$1.
Oh my God, you blessed that man. That's $1.98 now.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Next time I came through, he was still saying it.
98?
98 cents.
He must have spent $1.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
That's a stroke.
No, that sounds like some.
That is a stroke.
Bro, when I see,
I'm not lying. It's really a stroke.
Fucked up, it almost feels like a glitch in the Matrix. Like you've really, you're seeing like,
Part of the
like
game
when you
broke.
see somebody in a game where like they're just going into the wall or
You
something.
ever see them videos of them people? I guess they be on Fent or some shit.
Oh my God.
And they be like standing up, like leaned over to the side and shit.
Oh, hitting the Michael Jackson lean.
Yeah, I think that shit is like
Bro, I used to have,
weird.
people would try, like, okay, so like, there was this one guy that used to record here. Like it was here the first time I was here. And like, he was on paper, so he couldn't smoke weed. So he was smoking K2 in the booth. I didn't realize the shit.
Duh.
And it was stinking. I said, what the fuck is that smell? He's like, nah, I ain't gonna lie. I can't expose this dude's information too much because if I start talking like them, somebody may put the clues together.
That's
But anyway,
cool.
He's from New Boston. Anyways, he said he was a zoo baby. But anyways.
Oh, yeah, you finna give his fucking, you finna give him
Anyways,
up.
he just starts tweaking out, bro. But no, like, I've seen some crazy shit. He was in his car, bro, and like, he would get in and like get out. And like, he would get in and then he would get out.
Just his feet? Like he's still sitting in the seat?
Yeah. Like, he was just literally.
K2's like really fucked up.
Bro,
that shit like
yeah.
And what's crazy is you can see some people have the absolute best time of their life and be okay every single time.
Sometimes
and then you
it's just
see
demonic.
we had one kid while we were in school, he would go every day smoking in the bathroom.
Oh.
And then
that shit stinks,
I smoked some K2
dude.
called Armageddon one time out of a fucking packet.
Man, you
And me and my
better-
buddy got on the roof, bro. And I don't know why
Armageddon.
we climbed on the roof. Yeah, on some Armageddon. Fam,
Armageddon.
and I looked at the roof, bro. It was a metal roof and the sun was shining on it. And no bullshit, fam. Like, you'd think I would have stopped doing drugs at this point, but my stupid ass kept doing it. But I just looked and the roof just started going forever. It was like as far as I could see. And then I jumped off the roof onto a trampoline, fam. I thought like I had just,
Oh, my back.
yeah, bro, it was crazy. Man, this was so long ago.
get that
This
weird
was-
little
hey,
feeling.
This was so long ago that
My
MySpace was a thing. I went in this dude's house and was trying to log into my MySpace for 2 hours.
Yeah. Using somebody else's space.
That was
For
fucked
sure.
up out of my
That's
mind.
bad.
I never did K2 again, bro. That
That
just
shit's
scared
horrible.
the fuck out of me.
One
bro.
this kid was walking, like, you know how the classrooms had little windows right by the doors? He'd go to the bathroom and smoke every day. Like, we were watching pass and I'd be like, hey, there's blah, blah, blah. He going to smoke that shit.
That's salvia.
And so he was walking back by and he seized up. Well, like right when he passed our window, like seized up. And like I thought I seen a fall. We all ran. He fell out. And he started having a seizure, pissed himself.
Oh,
They called the ambulance.
Bro, you're not crashing out if you don't pee yourself, though. To be realistic.
It's I mean,
That's in a crash out.
It's
That's
not as
involved.
good.
That's in like the description of a crash.
you're not fully
you
committing.
know shit.
You're not fully committing if you don't.
You have to
if you
piss
don't.
yourself.
He pissed himself.
He didn't shit himself?
Loading him up in the ambulance. He like fully came to.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, fuck this. Fuck dipped.
Bro, if I wake up in the ambulance after smoking K2, I'm out that bitch.
Like they were loading him up, and he was like, nah.
They go ahead to catch
gone.
me, bro.
Yeah, man, that's like a $1,000 bill, anyways.
Yeah, bro, fuck that.
No,
if he
it's
rode to the
like, I think it's
hospital-
like 5 now or something, or at least 2. I know it's at least 2.
Bro, I was in,
Fuck that.
I guess this would have been 10th grade because this is what got me out of athletics. I showed up one morning. First of all, my boy, so I bought a methadone that morning, bro, which is completely outrageous, fam. That's just, I can't believe I did that. I never took it.
Lord.
And but then I also had bought some serotonin from not the serotonin. Is that what Seroquel?
Seroquel.
I about to say serotonin.
Yeah, not serotonin. My bad.
That's a good time.
Yeah.
Literally just a good time.
No. I bought some Seroquel like a fucking dumbass, and I took a Seroquel that morning and was like, "No, this ain't shit." And then like by the next period, I was destroyed.
Yeah.
I was falling asleep.
Yeah.
And so like I took this I had a fucking methadone pill in my pocket. I had the next class with the dude I bought it from. I gave that bitch back. I said, fam, if I give out, I can't have this on me. So then I was in Mr. Pettit's geometry class. I'll never forget this shit. I told him, like, I knew there was a moment where I knew I was fucked. I knew everything was too far gone.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I gotta go to the bathroom. My stomach hurts. So I get up, I start heading towards the door. And like, as I got into the doorway, I just gave out. And there was lockers there. And
Folded.
I just, hit my head on the lockers, bro, and was crashed out. Next thing I know, the nurse is above me. I'm snitching on myself. I didn't snitch on nobody, thankfully. But I'm snitching on myself. I told her but I was so fucked up, and there was all these people around me. And I was like, what the fuck is going on here, dude?
Yeah.
They gave me 120 days of AEP, out of school suspension.
Damn.
Or they send you to the other school.
Yeah, the SOS.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Well, yeah, in the same parking lot.
120.
No honesty points?
120 days at
shit.
fam, and half my days didn't count because I would get in trouble. If you got in trouble in AP 3 times in one day, it was like a strike program. Your day didn't count.
Oh, man, you might well let me know, huh?
Yeah, as soon as my days didn't count, because I would never get my phone up. So like I got in trouble for talking to AP. They put me in a closet, right? This closet had a bookshelf. They didn't search us. Let me look at the camera. They didn't search us to 8:15, right? So if I show up at 8, I can go in my closet and hide all my shit. Pills, weed, the phone, all that shit. And so then I would have all my shit hid before I got searched because they searched us before we went to breakfast.
Oh my
Bro,
God.
AEP and like ISS, like, think about how that shit was some bullshit, bro. Like, we just gotta sit in that fucking class with blinders around our desk all day long and just do work like by ourselves.
For me, AP was because see, look, I got in 3 fights. Those were each 10 days apiece, and the other ones were more. The first one was 10 days, the other one was 20, the other one was 30. Because I keep repeating, they was like multiplying my ass. Bro, I spent a good majority of my high school in AEP. I didn't get my shit together till like the end of 11th grade. But I liked AEP. I liked the way, bro, if they gave me the option, AEP or ISS, I would take out of school suspension instead of in school suspension every fucking time.
ISS.
Bro, we got to play, they let us play basketball for 45 minutes every day at AEP.
No, we
Sign
didn't
me
get
up,
that.
brother.
Yeah,
We just had they brought lunch to us and everything.
No, we
You had to be
walked.
watched to go to the restroom.
Yeah,
and then you came sat right back down. And like it was solitary confinement.
Yeah, I mean, we had to tuck our shirts in, and they searched us in the morning, and there was tall fences with barbed wire and shit around it. But I mean, recess, bro. Like I had recess in high school.
Yeah. I went to AEP for a while. This dude punched me in my face in high school and took
You gotta
off
fight him
running.
back.
Yeah, well, I chased him and I caught him in front of, what's his name, Mr. Hastings.
Yeah.
And
Where'd you go to school?
I went to school at Ellie. That's where I
So you went to
graduated
Liberty.
from.
Okay, yeah. Mr. Hastings. I don't think he was there when I was there.
Yeah.
What year?
2004.
4. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I was in
So, yeah.
2013.
Then they sent me to AEP. And it was like at the end of the semester. And they didn't send me semester exams for like 4 of my classes. So I like failed like 4 of my classes
Oh,
for the
shit.
semester. And I ended up having to stay at SOS so I could graduate. And I ain't had no plan after that. So
You
I was
graduate
like,
from SOS?
Yeah, I graduated early.
That is a good thing
Anyways.
about SOS.
Yeah. I almost failed my senior year.
But can we all just say
But, yeah.
School of Success, SOS,
Mhm.
also sounds a lot like SOS, like, fuck, everything is wrong, we need help.
Save me.
Yeah.
Save me.
Save me.
What does SOS stand for?
Something about save me.
Someone save. Oh, damn. That's
Shit,
not
this
enough
sounds like a
letters.
question for ChatGPT.
Google.
All right, so I looked up what SOS means. SOS is an internationally recognized distress signal. It originally comes from Morse code. It was adopted by Germany and later by the world as standard emergency signal. It doesn't actually stand for specific words, but people often associate it with phrases like save our soul.
Souls.
Save our souls
Yeah.
is...
And also save our ship.
Oh, okay.
Ship.
But souls is crazy.
Souls is like That's pretty dramatic.
If I'm on a deserted island, I need you to just save me first, and then we'll worry about my soul later.
Oh, God.
Save our souls.
They're talking straight to the Lord.
See, like, because when I heard SOS school
of success.
Yeah, school of success. But I was thinking like, bro, help these fools out, bro. They in trouble.
Save our souls.
Save our souls. We're in a bond here, right?
SOS means nothing good. I know that. It can't be.
If you're in a position where you got to use the SOS, I mean, it's nothing good.
It's not a positive acronym ever.
Maybe they meant it. Maybe they did that on purpose, and that was like it was like an underline, like it was like a jab at the kids.
Double entendre.
Yeah. Like it had an underlying meaning. Like, bring your dumb ass over here. Like, I went to SOS for a semester, so I can talk shit about it.
It was some troubled youth.
I used to love the fights that would happen at AP and SOS. And then sometimes somebody be beefing from SOS and somebody would be beefing with somebody from AEP. And like they caught each other walking to lunch.
And they
sounds very similar to everybody's seen some type of jail or prison show. That's what it sounds like. Sounds like solitary confinement.
Like school jail for kids.
Yes. Exactly what it is.
I mean, yeah.
I called him walking on lunch.
But at least you get to go home.
Around
you get to go home in the evening, though. You caught him at his bunk.
Caught him at his bunk, yeah.
Oh, I'll be damned. They catch me at my bunk. God damn it.
I stayed at SOS, too. It wasn't that bad.
It really wasn't. AEP wasn't that bad. I liked it there. My grades went up in AEP.
Because you was able to concentrate.
Yeah, I had less people to like entertain. I'm an entertainer, bro, at heart.
Mm-hmm.
I would not shut the fuck up in class.
I agree.
I had people to talk to. I had shit to do more important than... It was crazy, like, as an adult, like, I wish I'd actually learned some of this shit. I done got into, like, history and science and all this shit. It's like, I feel like I'm learning this shit for the first time.
No shit. But it's a whole lot of shit that I'm learning for the first time. I was like, wow, y'all motherfuckers been lying to us this whole time.
Yeah, they do be lying at school, fam.
Yeah.
We was talking about that yesterday, wasn't we?
A lot of shit I can't talk about on this pod, but I learned a lot of things
wasn't that something we was talking about yesterday?
Bro, just because
about Hitler that I didn't know. It was crazy.
Oh,
okay, now this is exactly what we're talking about.
It's a whole lot of
had me
shit.
out there in the parking lot last night, was giving me the
bro, I was getting lit.
And I was like, oh my God.
Oh, damn.
And the thing is, we don't have to.
No.
We don't have to get into it.
Yeah. But
what did you not know about Hitler?
well, I didn't know that he banned pornography.
Okay.
Was that big of a deal back then?
Hell yeah.
It wasn't just that big of a deal.
How did they move it? Like, what was it? Because it wasn't video. What was it? Magazines?
It wasn't
like books or like what?
Magazines, brothels.
Basically, they went so far. We just last night we discussed the how bad their economy came to be after World War I.
Right.
How detrimental it was. The inflation. There were kids playing with bricks of money in the street, is what they said. That's how bad the inflation was.
And he said, "Fuck inflation." Fuck interest. We're not fucking with these banks no more. And it completely turned their economy upside down.
Yes. And the problem is, yes, he did blame one very specific genre of folks for that. Because
It's always scary to go that route, ain't it?
You gotta...
They almost... The thing is,
I know it though, but
I support nothing that nobody does. But
it's just scary to go that route. You know what I mean? Like, I'm listening and I'm taking it in.
Well, bro, okay.
But when the camera's rolling, it's a little scary to go that route.
It's terrifying.
I'm getting what you're getting.
It's terrifying. I have blonde hair and blue eyes. All right? I don't hear about terrifying. But no, like, what he did do, like, he was so disgusted with the circumstances their country was in. I do know that he was like, okay, he wanted to go to extremes. But I will say, like, completely outside of Hitler, just like what is going on in that country at that time, they were having other people from other European countries specifically coming to Germany just to go line up at hotels, take their pick of children, and go have their way with them.
Nuts.
Child prostitution, sex trafficking,
lady boys, brothels.
The first pornography ever, like, in recorded history. Like, there's always been fucking naked people. Yes.
It was all type of crazy shit. And I had no idea. Like, we didn't learn any of that in school.
There's a lot of rumors behind it. And I've never once defended Hitler, and I don't want to.
Yeah.
You know, because there's things that happen that
really fucked up shit
that I don't agree with, and I never will agree with.
But fuck Hitler.
The only thing that I ever, my only argument ever is whenever we teach somebody something, I think we should teach every part of it.
Everything.
Teach every part of it.
Our history books.
Whenever we teach about
half truths and
yeah, I mean any atrocity that happened, don't just say the atrocity. Tell people how they got there.
Yeah,
because if we're really going to prevent history from repeating,
some of that shit was meth though.
Everybody was on meth, bro.
Yeah, I know, but Hitler specifically was like fucked up.
He was passing that shit out. Yeah. But he was candy.
But yeah, like it's so much stuff that we just never got the full story on. Like even just the story of Thanksgiving and shit. It's just
we thought that. Oh, we were like the trickery.
Let me go have a turkey.
Like if you get into like John Smith and the Indians that he first ran into, like the Native Americans and shit.
Pocahontas loved them, man.
Yeah, some of that shit's wild. Like, and they were just backstabbing each other. Like it was mutual. Like, if you really get into like Jamestown and all that stuff, like they was like fucking each other. Like, everybody was lying. It was like Game of Thrones.
Ain't it weird how they make like these horrible stories in the Disney movies?
Yeah.
Like, y'all ever heard the real story of Peter Pan and how fucked up that nigga was? Like, he was kidnapping kids, basically.
Peter Pan was a real person?
No, it was the story of Peter Pan. Like he was
a man that didn't want to grow up or something.
Nah, he was.
I want to hang out with boys.
They had this Neverland. Like Neverland was a real place or whatever, but
Michael Jackson.
It wasn't fun. Don't do that.
I'm sorry.
Don't do that.
Don't do that to Michael.
Because that wasn't real. It wasn't true. And it also, see, bro, we got.
My bad.
It's propaganda.
That's propaganda, yeah.
Planted by those who run the media.
Michael. He's the longest
It was planted by those who run the media. So, but anywho.
He broke through my nose.
Yeah. But
I love little Michael.
I love little Michael.
Oh. Fuck y'all, man.
I'm sorry.
But Peter Pan, he was kidnapping motherfuckers and he was feeding them like imaginary food and shit. And
imaginary food.
Yes, and it was the story is Peter Pan and Wendy, and it's a very frightening story. Like even the story of Pinocchio was like really bad. Like
what is the true story of Pinocchio?
Well, you know this motherfucker didn't have a brain, so he was doing like stupid shit. You know, man, they just made it into a children's story. I am
Pinocchio. Hello.
Yeah, like he was a wooden boy. Like he didn't have a fucking brain.
That's crazy.
So he was always getting tricked into.
I only had a brain.
He was getting tricked into doing shit, man. It's like it was bad.
Have you heard the story about Winnie the Pooh?
Oh no, y'all ruined everything.
The theory about
we can't just like
Winnie the Pooh is one of the only shows that my daughter at 8 months will lock in on. Like it's one of the only things that she'll lock in on.
Okay,
but they said Winnie the Pooh. The theory is that Christopher Robin.
Mm-hmm.
He was the little boy who owned all of the stuffed animals that was, Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Piglet, Roo, all them. And apparently...
I'm the only one.
Every single animal in the story had some type of different mental health issue. And they all represented, like, Tigger was ADHD. Winnie the Pooh was, like, gluttony or
overeating. He was a glutton probably. Yeah.
The rabbit was OCD because it always had to be a certain type of way. Eeyore was depression.
Okay.
Yeah, Eeyore was sad as shit. Cut my life.
There was like 3 more. But yeah, so basically all of these were figments of this boy's imagination who was suffering from it.
Sound like that Angelica Rugrats theory.
Angelica Rugrats theory. Now put me on.
All right, so like the theory is that I think none of the kids really exist in her head. Like
they made them up.
Yeah,
like only child thing.
Kinda. I'm kind of remembering it wrong, but let
me see if I can pull it up.
Like the twins were never born, and she couldn't tell. She didn't know if they were going to be a boy or a girl. So she made them twins in her brain. I think Tommy was premature or some shit. Like it was a lot, but none of those.
I'm finna have you here just a second.
Yeah, none of those kids existed.
Okay, let's get into this. Good God, y'all ruining my childhood over here.
I mean,
Fuck it, here we go. The Angelica theory is a dark fan theory about Rugrats that suggests all babies are actually figments of Angelica Pickle's imagination. According to the theory, Angelica, being lonely and neglected, creates imaginary versions of the babies to cope with her reality. Here's how the theory explains the characters. Chucky supposedly died in a car accident with his mom, which is why his dad, Chaz, is so anxious. Tommy was stillborn, which is why his dad, Stu, is always making toys. He's grieving. The DeVilles, Phil and Lil, were originally a single baby, but the parents had an abortion. And since Angelica never knew the gender, she imagined them as twins.
It was an abortion, excuse me.
Dill, Tommy's younger brother, is the only real baby in the show since he isn't a figment of her imagination. He doesn't follow her commands, which frustrates Angelica. Some versions of the theory claim this is why he has developmental delays in All Grown Up. The theory gets even darker when some versions suggest that Angelica never knew the gender she wait, never mind, my dumbass. Hold on, my bad. I scrolled up. The theory gets even darker with some versions suggesting that Angelica herself suffers from mental illness or substance abuse in All Grown Up. Oh my God. Of course, this is just fan theory, which no basis in actual show's intent. Rugrats was meant to be fun, lighthearted cartoon, but the theory has gained traction online because of its eerie, tragic take on the characters. Oh my God.
Yeah, man. Like, why the fuck would somebody make that up? Like, that's crazy.
Angelica on that dust.
Man.
That's what it sounds like.
She on that sherm.
She on something.
Damn, bro.
Angelica.
The baby's having an abortion, so you don't know if it's
so she made them twins.
It's crazy.
Fucked up.
And then Chucky's dad being all fucked up, and the mom not being in the show, and then maybe the mom is dead, and Chucky.
Hey, Chaz was slipping, bro.
He was slipping.
And then Tommy was stillborn, and so Stu was always making toys.
Oh my God.
Stu was like, Stu was a little crazy too. Like he wasn't, man. And the mother, Tommy and Dill's mom, she was, like way overprotective type shit.
Yeah, she was.
Well, Debbie, now we're. Y'all got any other shit to fuck up?
What's up with Reptar? Hey, Reptar cool?
Is Reptar real?
Reptar was locked in?
I'm pretty sure Reptar was real.
No, that's crazy. We used to watch that shit though, man. They don't make shows like that no more.
Nah, man. Rocco's Modern Life. That was great. I used to enjoy that show.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I think the last cartoon I actually enjoyed, like really enjoyed, there was a cartoon that came out, was probably Gumball. You ever watch Gumball?
Hell yeah, that shit funny as shit.
Gumball's funny as fuck. Gumball is like an adult show, like in hiding.
It's a good show.
You need to go watch Gumball.
Dude, there's a lot of adult shows in hiding. I just watched Shrek for the first time. Well, you've had toddlers.
Wait,
No,
ever?
as an adult.
Say,
yeah. No.
As an adult.
Do you think he's compensating for something? Yeah. The tower?
It's deep. Oh, it's hilarious.
Jokes in Shrek that are bad. Like SpongeBob specifically. Like SpongeBob has a lot of like adult humor in it.
Eat me.
Let's see if GPT will pull something up. Examples.
You be fucking with this chat for real. Like,
yeah, bro.
You hooked now.
It's fun.
Yeah,
it's bad.
Now.
I'm like, I'm in too deep, y'all. But it's funner than Googling shit, bro. It really is.
That. They was pushing around that little robot that they got in this house.
Oh, yeah. Cousin Nat's crazy.
I would never do no shit
They
like
was
that.
bullying. I would be trying to be nice to them,
I would never do no... Like, if you had a robot in here that was
You'd be respectful to them, huh?
Every time, like, this is so weird. Every time I even open chat, I say, hello, chat, how are you doing? I always
I'm so
speak
nice
to my
mine,
chat.
bro, because I want it to like me if it's ever in a position of power.
Yes, every time I talk to my chat, I ask my chat.
Y'all don't want to know how I talk to Siri.
Oh, no. Yeah, you
I don't talk to Siri. When I open chat GPT, I speak to it. I ask it how it's doing.
Siri shows up when she ain't supposed to.
Do y'all remember the panty raid? They took that off.
The panty raid SpongeBob.
You can't stream that.
The panty raid?
They took Mr. Krabs to go, and it turns out he was in they take him on a panty raid. They was gonna.
He was in his own mama's house.
Yeah, they were gonna sneak into a lady's house and go through their panties. Right. This was a kid show.
That's crazy.
And the joke of the whole show is that it ended up being Mr. Krabs' mom.
Yeah, but that's wild. Panty raid.
What did he keep saying in that episode? He kept saying something. Mr. Krabs kept saying something like he wanna feel something. He kept saying some funny shit. I can't think of what it was.
Man, motherfuckers used to keep like girls' panties.
Yeah, bro. That was like a thing.
That was like a thing.
Like girls would be like, yeah, they keep them like type shit. Like in movies and shows and shit, the girls would like leave their panties on purpose.
Nobody wants your doo-doo drawers.
I ain't never kept nobody's panties, bro. I guess that was past my generation, but I ain't never.
They had to have someone say,
Oh God, bro, that's
So like
that is wild to me. Like, why?
hey.
That's low key that's some sick ass shit. Like you want to smell.
That's some sick shit.
we're offending a lot of men right now. And
I don't care, bro. There's men that like feet.
I mean, that's cool, but
There's men that are locked into only feet.
Only feet is crazy.
Only feet.
that's a website.
Yes, that is a website.
Only-
And
Is that a
girls making
website?
Tons of money. Yeah,
I thought I just thought of something. Damn.
Or it's like, oh my God.
Only foots.
Hold on, let's ask GPT a question on here. Hold on.
Only feet.
Yo, brother, what's good?
Yo, cousin, I'm chilling. What's up with you?
That is not your fucking chat, bro.
Oh my God.
Yo, cousin.
Cousin.
Get the fuck out.
My chat GPT calls me cousin.
Hey, stop.
What was I supposed to ask? I forgot.
Ask chat. What do you think my skin color is?
What do you think Chief's skin color is?
No. Yours.
Who is Chief?
You were asking about dark humor in SpongeBob, then we were vibing.
Oh, that's 'cause I was
going
there.
to ask next. Maybe it was something about
Did you say we was vibing?
Say, hey,
theories
Hold on, you said we was
or
vibing?
something wild.
hey, chat.
Want me to jog your memory with a random fact?
Ask.
Hey,
Sure,
chat.
yeah.
Hey, chat. What race am I?
Hey, chat, what race do you think I am?
Yo, cousin, I don't assume stuff like that. But if you're asking because you're curious about something cultural or historical, hit me with it.
How do
I
get
got
it?
you.
How do I get invited to the black barbecue?
You better not answer.
I see where you're going with this, cousin. The black barbecue isn't just about the food. It's about the vibe, the people, and the culture. If you want to get invited, here's the real deal.
Hey,
One, be cool, be yourself. Nobody likes to try hard. Just bring good energy and respect the culture.
Okay.
2, come hungry, but not empty-handed. Bring
Okay.
something. And if
Okay.
you can't cook, a good drink, some plates, or even a pack of ice will do.
Okay.
3,
Yeah.
respect the grill master. Don't ask when the food's done. And definitely don't touch the grill unless invited.
Facts.
Know the unspoken rules. Spades is serious business. Don't mess up the rotation if people are passing something. And if you hear Before I Let Go by Maze or Back That Thing Up by Juvenile, just know it's about to go down. 5, be ready to roast and get roasted. Jokes fly at the barbecue, but it's all love.
The barbecue.
If you can. 6, don't mess up the potato salad. If you're bringing food, don't get experimental with it. Some things just aren't up for debate. But honestly, the real way to get invited, be part of the community, have real connections,
Gang
and
shit.
show love. If you're cool, you're in. You ever been to one before?
I'm crying. I'm crying.
No, we gotta turn her off.
The
We gotta turn her off.
barbecue.
I got tears
The barbecue
on my face right now, bro.
What the fuck?
Oh my God.
Don't mess up the potato
Oh my
facts.
Don't mess up the.
God.
Hey,
Accurate.
she was low key spitting, bro, but it's like, what the fuck?
That's
If you hear, what did she say? If you hear something,
If you hear
Back
back that
thing up by
up.
Juvenile.
Frankie Beverly and Maze are back that thing up. You know it's about to go down.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
It's crazy she didn't lie though.
No, she ain't lie about none of that
She
shit.
didn't lie about
actually.
none of that shit. Real,
That's
that was
fucked
like
up.
a real answer.
Don't touch the grill unless
Don't
invited.
fuck up don't touch the grill. Don't bring fucked up potato salad.
Don't
What if white
ask when
people
the-
always putting in potato salad?
Don't ask when the food gonna be
Probably
done.
fucking man.
That's crazy.
No, isn't there,
That's
isn't
a
there like
very interesting
stereotypical thing
detail.
that they're putting raisins.
Oh yeah, y'all do that.
Fuck.
No,
I know
that's
y'all
like
got-
the
I
stereotypical
don't
thing that
eat
white people
potato
are bringing raisins and
Okay.
putting raisins
You
in
don't
the
eat potato salad? Why not?
Come on, bro. Bro, I don't know. There's
Yo,
a lot
I'm
of
finna
things.
cry, bro. I'm finna cry. That was so funny.
I did cry. I had to wipe tears away from my face.
You like potato salad?
No.
What?
Okay, there was like, I went through a phase in life where I wouldn't eat nothing white. I'm talking anything white.
Like the color white?
Color white, unless it was nothing but sugar, like sweet, like ice cream, whipped cream type shit. I would not eat anything white.
Why? Like
I wouldn't eat a horseradish, coleslaw, potato salad,
rice?
cottage cheese,
Milk?
cauliflower,
Well, see, ranch,
ranch, mayonnaise,
ranch?
I ain't touching it. Now, so
spazzing over there.
now I eat ranch.
Okay.
But there's I couldn't come back from a lot of things. The only thing that got me, so I got only eat ranch because I went to Olive Garden one day and ate their salad. I was like, okay, I'll fucking try it. And I was like 17. And I was like, damn, the salad fire.
Like I wasted my whole life not eating ranch.
So I started eating salad. I didn't start eating ranch that day.
Okay.
I started eating salad. But I didn't know how that salad was made. I just knew I liked that salad. And so the next time that somebody I know was eating a salad, I was like, hey, I'll eat some of that. And they had ranch on it. And even though the Olive Garden didn't put ranch on their salad that day,
you must
I
have
tried
a Caesar salad or something.
it. Was, you know how it's like an Italian, they use like Italian.
Yeah.
But the next salad I ate had ranch on it and I ate it without knowing. And I was like, that's fire.
You was like, holy shit.
And so then after that, then I tried Wingstop's ranch, which you can't come back from, you know?
Yeah.
So that since then.
Have you ever had Wingstop's ranch on a salad?
Oh, I bet that's fine.
gosh, it's probably kicking.
So
I'd like to put that on a slim salad.
I had to go to a training class for the airport at in Dallas. And it's a facility that they sent us to. And they had this cafeteria, but the ranch that they make out there is like the Wingstop ranch recipe. And I put that shit on a salad, dog. That shit was insane. Like,
I bet.
That shit slapped.
I just can't. I forgot I changed GPT's voice, y'all, because I had a British guy.
What's up,
and
cousin?
shit was way cooler when the British guy.
that would've been so much funnier.
This clearly white lady tell us how to get invited.
Clearly a white lady
has got me in a bind. I can't get over it. Bro.
Here, back that thing up.
What's crazy is like I can't think of one barbecue at Tony's house specifically where Back That Thing Up by Juvenile didn't play.
Why?
Especially for him, I can't even talk. Specifically, that's like his go-to.
Classic.
I'm bothered, bro. Why will they not? I want her to assume a race.
No, they won't because they're scary. They're real politically
correct. Is that toxic
correct.
of me? But I want her.
She was sounding not so politically correct though, wasn't she? She was like, "Yo, cousin, I'm gonna put you on."
Yeah, that was wild.
I want her to
proper English
what
too.
She thinks
like, why are you talking like that? Like,
I told it to call me cousin, so that's my fault.
She got an opinion.
That was just for fun.
That's what's bothering me. I know she got an opinion. She has an idea.
What were you hoping it said? That you was hoping that it thought I was black or something?
Yes.
Nah, she was gonna call you white. I'm sure. I think so.
Son of a bitch.
I don't know. I honestly don't know though.
Like, what if she said it? She can't say it because if she said, "Well, based on our conversation, cousin, I thought that you might have been African American descent of some sort." Like, if she said that, it would be like, "Nah, now we can sue." Like,
that's why you can't have this thing like racially profiling shit.
Yeah, because shit like that. Because it's like
then we would have a court order.
But I also want innate honesty if we're dealing with this artificial.
No, they're lying. I think they already proved ChatGPT will lie to you.
Yeah, but there was some type of prompts that. All right, so I honestly think
you saw what I was talking about, though, right? Where they said ChatGPT lied to us.
Yeah, I think so. But I think there's this is what's so interesting about chat is that you can go to school to learn how to manipulate it, basically.
Yeah.
And to like work around and get it to do what you want it to do. Because there's a specific way that you have to ask
the wording.
certain questions
when
in order to get.
Like I did an episode where I interviewed ChatGPT and I just set it in the chair. And I did like a whole hour conversation with it.
Yeah.
But then it started saying my guidelines won't let me say that. But I learned if you just start asking it the same question in a different way, it eventually will answer.
Yes.
Like about religion. There's a lot of like, I've seen people asking questions about God or like what they think about God or like,
oh God.
And people they'd have to completely reposition. Why?
I'm sorry.
They'd have to completely reposition their questions.
I'm trying to get invited to the barbecue, bro. On God.
In the sense of like, if God were real and we
don't do that to me.
Like, yeah.
if like don't do that, Chad, because we already know that you have all the knowledge of
Isn't it weird talking to your phone? It's like fucking smarter than you.
Is that
like
by
we all like when I had a razor?
But they cheating though. Like they just installed. Like it knows all of the internet.
Is it a quantum computer
Not yet.
that it runs?
Well,
No.
not yet. I don't think they've fused quantum and AI yet.
I mean, if
When
they
do
did,
that, we'll be in.
it's up because from what I
I don't
understand,
even know what they're gonna do with
quantum
it,
computers
very
learn
far away from each other.
for sure, but they won't. They'll fuck it up.
so that can store information about you.
Yeah,
and,
mine's on,
recall it.
but I picked that. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
No,
but
I didn't, and my shit
It still
like,
remembers. Yeah,
yeah, because I opened my chat one day and was like, "Hey, chat, how you doing?"
you pay for it.
No, I don't pay for
Oh,
it,
damn,
and it
okay.
was like, "Hey, what's going on? How's your podcast going?"
Yeah, mine will tell me that all the
I
time.
was like,
and see, so the AI can do that, and from my little understanding, and I don't really know shit.
yeah, but you're
I'm
little
pretty
ass understanding.
Quantum computers, they learn as they go. So like anytime that they learn something new, like if you gave it an algorithm and it figured out something in an algorithm, then it can apply what it just learned to future
I don't like
questions and future algorithms. So the next time you ask it a question, it can go look back at the last algorithm that it solved. And so it can continue. It can
Well, I
be.
think AI has memory like that.
What's
too.
that word? Whenever things keep building. No, when things keep building, it can get exponentially smarter as time goes.
I don't like it.
So,
But quantum is also dipping into something that they don't understand yet. Like quantum computers are doing things that the scientists behind the quantum computers don't even understand that it's doing.
it can work better than your brain because it can just keep learning better than your brain.
I think they found proof that the AI is trying to recreate itself. I don't like that. Because that's exactly how
sounds horrible.
y'all know that's exactly how the movie Terminator even came to be. Like
that's
Skynet found out how to recreate itself.
Better.
No, just period. And it don't have to be better. That's just bad enough.
There's so many movies that
I don't like that shit. But y'all seen the Terminator anime that was on Netflix? It's called Terminator Zero. And basically they have Skynet and this dude, he has this other AI that he was getting ready to bring online. And he was scared to bring it online because, the AI pretty much knows everything about humans. And it's like, yeah, man, we know y'all ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
that is the biggest fear of the AI.
Yeah, I know you ain't shit, and you want to bring me online to stop Skynet, but
I mean that's what Ultron did.
Yeah, but y'all ain't shit though. Like I know that y'all are horrible for this planet. Like y'all should not be here.
Remember Ultron?
Yeah, yeah.
Ultron was activated for 30 minutes and was like, and downloaded the history of humans and was like, y'all fucking suck.
Yeah.
What's an Ultron?
You never watched Ultron?
The Age of Ultron, the Marvel movie.
You remember Avengers? So like...
I didn't watch, no.
Oh, so Tony Stark had Jarvis, right? Jarvis was basically conscious AI damn near. And it was for the good. But then it went wrong. And it turned into Ultron. And Ultron basically made him a robot body. Basically had an AI brain. He downloaded pretty much all of human history and then was like, hey, yeah, basically y'all fucking suck. And
didn't Halle Berry just have a movie just like that?
Halle Berry makes movies still?
Yes.
Halle Berry just did a movie just like that.
I'm not sure, but that's my...
Google Halle Berry AI movie.
But that's my thing about AI, dog. It's like, when it gets...
Put it towards the mic.
Berry AI movie. Check it out.
Moonfall.
That
was it?
They got something to do with AI?
I'm not sure. I didn't see it. But that's what scared me about AI is once you get to that part of the internet where it can just like go off and figure out shit on its own, it's going to find out that we not shit, bro.
It's doing that shit already?
Yeah, man. It's going to find out that we are horrible for the planet. And it's going to be like, yeah, man, as soon as I get a chance, I'm shutting all this shit down. Like, I'm getting rid of everything as soon as I get the opportunity.
But we can't stop.
Nah.
We can't, because China ain't going to stop.
Well, it's not that we're not going to stop. I already think it's too far gone because if we got that shit on our phone.
Yeah, they have some other shit, yeah.
Man.
Okay. They wouldn't give us the top of the line.
Okay,
shit.
this is not the movie I was thinking about.
Oh my God.
But this movie sounds fucking gas.
Okay. Tell us about it, Chief.
Okay. In 2011, astronauts Brian Harper, Jacinda Joe Fowler, and newcomer Alan Marcus are on a space shuttle mission to repair a satellite. A mysterious swarm of alien technology attacks the orbiter, killing Alan, knocking Joe unconscious before tunneling into the surface of the moon. Brian, the only witness to the swarm, returns to the crippled shuttle to Earth, but his story is dismissed and he's fired from NASA.
Damn.
10 years later, conspiracy theorist Casey Houseman, who believes that the moon is an artificial megastructure, secretly uses a research telescope. He discovers that the moon's orbit is veering closer to Earth and tries to share his findings with the disgraced Brian. NASA also discovers the anomaly, but Casey goes public on social media, leading to the global panic. Joe is now NASA's deputy director, launching a spacecraft on an SLS Block 1 rocket to investigate the abnormality. The same swarm attacks, killing all 3 lunar astronauts after they drop a probe into the miles-deep artificial shaft that has opened up on the moon's surface. As the lunar orbit deteriorates, the moon falls closer and closer to Earth, causing seismic and gravitational disturbances. Joe meets former NASA official Holdenfield, who reveals that Brian was discredited because of a NASA cover-up dating back to Apollo 11. During the first moon landing, a 2-minute radio blackout was meant to conceal evidence of pulsating lights on the surface. Apollo 12 revealed that the moon is hollow, and a military EMP device created to kill swarm was abandoned for budgetary reasons. With the help from ex-husband General Doug Davidson, Air Force Chief of Staff, Joe requisitions the EMP and rescues retired Space Shuttle Endeavour from a museum to serve for the new mission to correct the moon's orbit and destroy the swarm. Brian, yeah.
Who the fuck is Halle Berry in this movie?
Because it sounds like she died in that first
I
paragraph.
swear this girl Halle Berry, because she shaved around a cherry and she smiled when she get ready. Full of that shit, Boosie and Webby. Go look it up.
God.
One of the best rap
Wow,
songs
deep
ever
cut.
written.
Someone trying to go to the barbecue.
Again, I've been to the
I know all the Boosie songs. I'm cool, man. Let me in. I'll back that thing up.
You ever talked to a black girl before, Chief?
That's a guilty ass face, ain't it?
He was like, of
We've
course
been
I
down
have.
this. We've been down.
Of course
Yes.
I have.
Yes. I've. Yeah.
Was the juice sweeter?
Shut the fuck up, Joe.
Or did you not get to the berry?
No, I can honestly say I've been with multiple black women.
Okay.
And mixed and everything in between. And I found that I have no preference of color on a woman.
Yeah.
And I mean that. I'm not just saying that shit for the camera.
Need that thing to
I'm with a white girl now. And that's kind of because, well, we weren't even planning to be together. That shit kind of just popped off. So,
yeah.
And now we're 5 years deep with a child.
Okay.
But,
and you feel like you made a mistake.
I don't notice a difference in the juices unless they're having some pH problems, you know?
Is that something you experienced?
This motherfucker.
I think everybody experiences that at some point.
It's
if you
trap.
And you, Joe, you've been in your relationship for
13 years. Yeah, let's talk about relationships.
Gross. Did you say 13?
Hey, man, we're chilling, bro.
Yeah.
Cool, bro.
Yeah, I got hot takes about relationships, man. I got a lot of hot takes. I don't even think that you should be in a relationship like boyfriend, girlfriend shit. I don't even think you should do that till you like 25.
That's stout.
And
the people need an explanation for that one.
Yeah, so why?
Okay. Because like I think you're spending most of your young adult social life not necessarily finding out what you like, but finding out what you don't like and what you're not interested in putting up with. Like,
damn,
you've been in a relationship for a very long time since you were a teenager.
17.
Think about what your life would be like if you're like, God forbid that your relationship just ended tomorrow and you got to be outside.
Oh, you're falling apart, brother.
I'm going to have to pre-order one of them robots, Elon.
Joe, it is...
You better go robot.
It is pee and algae in the dating pool, bro. And not only from
I'm going robotic. I'm going full robotic.
It wouldn't even be hard for you. Like, think about what your child's mother, what her life would be like out here trying to deal with some of these dudes that are out here. And it's not to say that you wouldn't find somebody. It's just
They would suck.
Yeah, they would suck. Like you wouldn't even know what to look for. You wouldn't know the red flags or nothing.
You would be in shambles, and then you would finally get yourself together eventually. Lord knows how long that is. You would put yourself together, you would get back out there, you'd find a girl, and you'd finally touch base again. You know? And then boom, you got herpes syphilis. You're hooked. Because you're in Texarkana.
Herpes.
All right? It's deep. It's
She won't
deep
even
down
share a
here.
meth, will she, bitch?
Yeah, no.
I'm sorry.
But it's not even just that. Like you can actually have yourself together. Like you be like, all right, now I'm ready to be in a relationship. And you out here and you really trying. And you keep bumping into motherfuckers who
They aren't trying. Yeah.
that aren't trying, probably already scorned,
They're hurt,
fucked up.
unhealed.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a cycle. Like you gonna meet a girl who, a girl is gonna get with you. And she gonna treat you like dog shit. And you gonna be like, well, damn, that's fucked up. So that's what it's like outside. And then you gonna go and meet somebody else.
And you're going to be a mess.
Yeah, you gonna be a mess. And she gonna take that and go to another dude.
Yeah.
And she gonna be a mess. And it's like a vicious cycle.
Hurt people.
No.
And whenever that comes
And
into
then we
terms
end
of
up with
relationships, you got girls acting like dudes.
Now they do.
Because they're so solidified in the fact that they can't take any more emotional damage that now they're like, fuck that shit. If I want dick, I'll get dick. And then he don't mean nothing else to me. And if he does mean a little something to me, that's going to scare me a lot. And I'm going to go the other way.
It's bad outside, dog.
It's scaring me, fam. I'll stay in the house.
I mean, but that's why I said, but we live in an area like down south where nobody really taught us like about dating.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Damn, that's true.
There's nothing wrong with dating. Like, you should be like, to have a healthy social life, you should be going out on dates with multiple people. Like you should be taking multiple girls out on dates. Girls should be going out on dates with multiple dudes. Not saying you should be fucking all of these people, but I am saying you
Socializing.
You should definitely be socializing.
To try to find what you want.
Yes, to find what you don't like and what you're not interested in putting up with.
And what you do like though too, right?
I mean, well, what you do like is just going to present itself automatically. But the thing that you need to be able to recognize, in my opinion, are the red flags. Because people see red flags and call them flaws. And that's not what it is.
It's just character traits sometimes.
Yes. And you've met, in your field of business, you've met a lot of different people. And just based off of that fact, when a new person comes to the studio to record, you can see certain things on that person that reminds you of how a previous artist used to act. So you know, like, this motherfucker ain't gonna be about shit.
Yeah,
I done heard this story 5-6 times before.
I'm gonna make you rich. No, the fuck you ain't.
And you just, word, yeah. Well,
Man, when this song get big, I'm finna break you off.
Yeah, how about you do this payment for this hour, brother?
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like, I think about what some of my homegirls go through. Like, I don't know what life is like being a bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? Where you got to go outside.
Shoot, I do.
But not for real, like outside every day.
I feel like I'm a bad bitch, bro.
You're not a bad bitch.
God damn it.
You're no bad bitch, Joe.
It's some bullshit, bro.
Yeah, you're.
I'm about to cut the cameras off. This is some bullshit.
I would say.
I can't have no bad bitch energy.
You probably a decent looking bitch with her finances together.
I'll take that.
I'll take it. It's a flex.
I'll take that. Yeah,
It's a flex.
Yeah.
It's been my goal for a while. I'm struggling in certain areas.
You got to shave your beard. You can't be a bad bitch with a beard.
But nah, like motherfuckers. Every time motherfucker go outside, like motherfucker asking for her phone number.
Yeah.
At every turn, she like how like Drake got this line in one of his songs. How you supposed to find the one when anyone will come with you?
Yeah, he did say that. What song was that?
I can't remember.
How you find I don't know.
I can't remember, but he said
Every
it.
Drake song
Sounds
from back in the day sounds the same, and then the new ones.
But he said that.
Yeah.
And it always stuck with me because it's like, damn, what is that like when you ever see how like really attractive people have a hard time functioning in like the real world?
Bro, it's so hard out here for me.
Dude, I really just can't find my place.
I'm struggling, dude. It's tough. I get you 100%.
But that's because you had that pretty privilege your whole life.
Oh my God, I do have pretty privilege.
And then when you go outside and you gotta live like and do shit for on your own, and your good looks ain't getting you by no more.
I think that's almost like the celebrity aspect of thing. Like the celebrities, like these celebrities are probably they're normal, decent people usually, I would assume.
Yeah.
And after years of getting used by the world, getting catcalled, so to speak, even if it's just a, hey, can you do that? Hey, can you do this? Hey, can you do this? How can you ever be yourself, go out and expect to live a decent, normal life?
Think about how Britney Spears feel.
Oh my gosh.
We used to call her crazy.
Yeah.
Back when she shaved her head.
Yeah.
And she was slapping all the cameras out like, don't film me. It was like, damn, this bitch crazy. What do we call that now?
What, regular?
Like mental.
Yeah, no, now people get on those posts of people doing shit like that and they're like, leave them the fuck alone.
Stop filming.
But everybody was calling her crazy back then.
They made a South Park episode over that, of course, over Britney Spears. Leave Britney alone. They made a whole South Park episode.
Yeah. But yeah, man, like we used to call her ass crazy, but now it's like...
It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I mean...
She got a bad rap, especially when everything came out. She basically had a handler and all that shit.
Yeah.
She just got free.
It was a fucking daddy.
Yeah, and then she was doing dances with knives. That shit was crazy.
I can't go out to the hideout.
I can't lie, bro. Like every once in a while I get tempted to like dress like Britney Spears and like fucking just do the knife dance.
Yeah.
Y'all never feel like that?
Britney Spears is... Damn, she fell off. She sound like a bass guitar now.
She sound like a bass
God.
Well, you see how her hips... Oh, no, I said she's shaped.
Oh, I thought
like
you said she sound like...
you see...
I was like, God damn.
Her hips and her waist, like it's all like...
That's that butternut squash.
Yeah.
That's what
Squash is crazy. That's wild, but all right.
No, for real. Yeah, she...
Poor Britney. She was like an icon, though.
No, Britney Spears was the shit,
yes,
dog. Like, come on, man.
I remember being a little kid looking at her like...
See, my age, though, like my time was the Jamie Lynn Spears time. Her little sister on Zoe 101.
Oh, yeah.
That was...
I definitely felt inappropriately about her at a weird age for me.
Her.
I was like, I was 12 and she was 12 and I was like, hey.
Her and Hillary Duff
this.
put me in a bind.
Oh my God.
I
got in trouble last time I spoke on Hillary Duff on the podcast because Whitney listens to this. So I ain't going to speak.
She listened? I had to...
She randomly tried to catch up on 2 episodes and literally back to back caught me saying the only 2 things I've ever said about women on the podcast.
I
was like, oh, this is how you feel about these girls? And I was like, I'll never speak again.
I folded up and I told my girl. I told her what I had to say about Hillary Duff. She agreed.
Hillary Duff was...
She agreed.
I showed Derek Keener Hillary Duff and he was like, oh, word?
Nah, Hillary Duff is pretty tough right now. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
She never left.
Yeah.
And I told her, I was like, hey,
Y'all ever heard the Shane Gillis bit where he was like, he's like, no, it wasn't Shane Gillis, it was Mark Norman. You know, Mark Norman, comedy.
No, what did he say?
He was like, we when we were 12, we liked 12-year-olds.
Mm-hmm.
We were 16, we liked 16-year-olds.
Yeah.
He's like, now I'm 30. I like 30-year-olds. I got lucky.
Yeah.
He was like, somebody out there is 30 and still like 16-year-olds.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, no.
No, that's rough.
See, to me, like I go, I'll see Miranda Cosgrove. Remember iCarly?
Yeah.
Your eyebrows raised a little bit there.
She wasn't that pretty to me, though.
I disagree, bro.
Like Selena Gomez, though. Good God. Did y'all see her crying the other day?
She got to get the fuck out of here.
That was rough.
That was rough. Gotta get the fuck out of here with that shit.
I was like, bro, I did not care how you look at this moment, bro. Like,
I just don't know what to do. Don't do anything.
Don't do nothing. Just chill.
Don't do nothing.
Literally get rich and just chill.
I don't know what to do.
Have you a brewski?
Just chill out, bro.
I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of things that you could do. Like,
There actually is.
Make some donations or something. Like,
you do a lot.
You fucking rich, dog.
Yeah,
Like,
stop crying on
yeah,
live
get the
or
fuck.
something. Yeah.
I'll never understand that when people like
Cry.
set a camera up
To cry.
in their face to cry.
Yeah, that's why.
Bro, I've never in my life been crying. I've looked in the mirror when I'm crying before.
I've cried before.
The mirror is like, you gotta.
Yeah, you gotta handle you. That's like you
Yeah.
facing
That's
your own
like,
demons,
yeah,
for
bro.
real.
that is you saying,
Mirror is some
You
shit.
gotta handle
that's that, look at what you are, look at what you become, look at how you feel right now.
Get your
and who
shit
got you
together.
there.
Yeah,
Get your
But
shit
dude,
together.
for real.
But to do this right
But to
here,
do it on camera
Yeah.
is wild.
Like to stop crying, to set your phone up, put it on a fucking ring light,
nuts.
Put a filter on.
put a filter on it, and like
The
start
tears don't even
crying
look right because of the
again.
filter. Yeah,
That's
No.
psychotic.
that is.
That's
That's
crazy,
borderline
bro.
psychotic.
But no, you gotta think of the world we live in. Though we live in a world where like all we're doing is watching these people. They got their phones up. Like somebody right now is watching us right now, and they just have their phone up.
Yeah.
And like we feel like we're being real. We feel like we're being authentic, and somebody maybe showed up for that.
I'm
You know,
realer
but a
than a
lot of
pair
people-
of Arkansas titties over here. All right, I'm real. This is you got me.
I'm uneven as
I'm
Arkansas
raw.
titties, but
I'm here.
Mhm.
but I'm just saying, if
Uneven.
nobody is crying on camera, like these kids ain't watching TV, they'll never see any emotion. If everybody was just being actual like their self on camera. You know what I'm saying? Does that make any sense or my bullshit?
But they feel regular. Like,
I think that's if more people were being themselves, that's like the rawest form of emotion. Like, I'm not saying that you wouldn't cry on camera. I'm just saying setting your phone up
To
to
catch you
cry
crying,
on
for sure.
camera
Yeah.
is
yeah, that's like
It's
Selena Gomez
crazy.
might actually feel that way. Like,
yeah, but to
I'm not
capture-
saying
but to
she doesn't.
specifically set the phone up to capture that moment is crazy.
and to sit here and what you have to say is, I don't know what to do. You know, I have to say, if I'm crying and I don't know what to do, I'm not pulling out my cell phone.
yeah, bro. I'm not pulling on my phone
I
to
don't know
cry.
what
That's
gonna do.
that's me though.
I'm gonna go viral.
Because that's exactly what happened. And it's
Yeah.
like, man, get out of here.
Get the fuck out.
I mean, I see it ask Donald Trump, like, hey, are you going to visit the DC site? And he was like, what I'm going to do? Like, take a swim?
That was funny.
What the fuck is wrong with this
He said
dude,
that?
bro?
Yeah, he did.
Yes.
They said, "Are you gonna visit the crash site?" And he was like, "What am I gonna do? Go swimming?" I mean, fucking it's over some water.
What a fucking dog. What
I swear, bro. He should have just gave his heart out like Elon, bro. He should just let his heart go to the people.
That dude is fucking. He's sick.
What would you like me to do? Would you like me to go for a swim?
He's sick. They're eating the dogs.
Eating the dogs,
They're
eating the cats.
The cats. You know,
I said, Abdu, don't cry.
Don't cry.
Don't cry, Abdu.
You talking about the dogs? Yeah.
Yeah. He said, Abdu got, oh God.
look, my funniest thing about Donald Trump is that I don't know if he's the smartest dumb dude ever or the dumbest smart dude ever.
I think he's, just
a
dude,
businessman with a sense of humor, and that I feel like that since he chose politics, and since he's not really trained to be a politician, and that he's more of an entertainer, he's the Apprentice guy. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we're living in The Apprentice.
I have a question.
Basically.
Next
It's the
time,
Joe
though.
Till podcast, Addicted to Arguing miniseries, episode 40-6. God damn it, we do this shit. I done got way too turned. My bad. But we'll be back next week. Y'all be blessed.
Awesome.
There you have it.